Welcome back to What Would Charlie Shoot? We are on episode number 18. Today we're pursuing the 30 Days to Learn Your Camera, a photography boot camp that you'll love, lesson number 6. So if you're following the boot camp challenge, welcome aboard. Thank you for joining me. It's been a pleasure to go ahead and put everything together, and I'm loving seeing everyone's work. A lot of my students love unconventional exercises to learn the camera, and I like to give the gift of photography beyond what the f-stop, shutter, ISO, and basic lessons can give. So I'm starting this 30-day series as a holiday gift for y'all to learn your camera. Even if you're a seasoned pro, I promise that you'll take away some new skills from my series. And the beauty of this series is that you can repeat the exercises as many times as you want to learn something new. Before you get started with the lesson today, I want to go ahead and make sure that you're up on all the channels so you can get all the lessons, you can get the whole experience, and complete the Photo Bootcamp Challenge. So if you're not already, make sure you're following on Medium at https://medium.com/@Charlie Naebeck. You can read about the lessons there. You can also follow on Anchor, which is at https://anchor.fm/Charlie-Naebeck. You can listen to my podcast here, and you can listen to lessons on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, or anywhere that podcasts live if you want to subscribe on your favorite channels. And last but not least, if you jump over to YouTube, it's at https://www.youtube.com/C as in cat/Charlie Naebeck. You can watch there, or you can go ahead and jump over and just listen as well. That's a relatively new adventure for me where I moved all my old videos off of the channel when the pandemic hit. So yeah, I got 9.48k subscribers there, but the channel's been inactive for a long while, until recently when I started posting again. And if you need any help with your photography in the meantime, or if you want to go ahead and ask me some questions, or you want to go ahead and get more up on leg on Photo Bootcamp Challenge as well, you can book a lesson over at https://calendly.com/cnpcall/1 hour. I'm happy to help you out and get you going, get you inspired on your photography so that you can make some awesome things that you love. And after you finish following all the channels on there to get all the 30 lessons, let's jump into the 6th lesson today. Exercise number 6 is a day in the life of a friend. Now, if you've never done a day in the life project before, when I was in college, I had a professor named David Turnley. If you don't know David's work, go Google him. He's a heavy hitter. He's been the one that photographed Nelson Mandela. He photographed in Tiananmen Square and all the heavy-hitting things that as well. He photographed in Iraq for the different wars, for the Gulf Wars and things like that. He's a really amazing documentary photographer, so go give him a follow and stuff as well. But he gave us an assignment in class called A Day in the Life. Our assignment was to find a friend or someone that we wanted to photograph, and we had to ask them permissions to follow them around for an entire 24 hours to document everything that they did. When I first had this assignment, I was a little scared about photographing everything, honestly. Yet I quickly realized that if I didn't embrace the assignment and get outside my comfort zone, that I would not improve my photography. So at first I chose to photograph friends that I was comfortable with, that they were in an interracial relationship with each other, and I asked permission to hang out with them for a day, and I photographed everything that they did. However, when I took David the Prince, he told me I did not meet the requirements of the assignment, and he sent me on a different path. I was to change my subject for the assignment by selecting a completely different and a stranger to boot and fully immerse myself into their life. I was rather shy when David told me this, so he set me up with a contact at a school for Detroit for underprivileged Latino children. The woman that ran the school was named Anna, and she introduced me to the project and why she was setting up an educational opportunity for these children. I explained what I needed for the assignment, and before I could talk to anyone else, I heard, "I have a story," from behind me. I turned around and the secretary, Dulce, explained that her family had moved from Mexico and that her father had got incarcerated for a drug crime that he did not commit, and he got deported back to Mexico. I could see the passion in her eyes as she told me the sad story of how her father was deported and how he tried to cross back into the country with coyotes. The story is that the van that her father was in had gotten into an accident, and her father flew through the windshield and died on the pavement in attempts to get back to his family. No one was ever able to go to Texas to figure this out, and to this day they still don't know anything. So no matter what anybody's political stance is these days, I felt I had to document our family's story in images. I fully immersed myself into their lives for several weeks, and I followed up with Texas authorities to see if I could track down what happened to her dad. Exactly, being her family had never had the resources to go to Texas, as I mentioned, after he passed. I ended up publishing a series of over 100 images that told the story of how her family came from Mexico to Detroit and the story of her father. And for this boot camp challenge today, I'm not asking you to dive in as deep as I did exactly, but my point is to photograph someone's day that tells a story. Don't be shy and censor your work. Fully immerse yourself into someone's life with their permission and tell their story. So here's the details of the exercise to get you going. Step number one, you're going to take your favorite camera out of your bag as usual and prepare to shoot. Grab a bite to eat and something to drink as always before you leave your house and your office so that you're full of energy and full of life for your adventures. Number two, you're going to ask a friend or a family member or someone that you're interested in documenting permissions to follow them for an entire day through their entire routine from when they wake up until they sleep and to document it all in photographs. Number three, set a time that you're going to meet them for the start of your day and set a time with them that you're going to end the day. Be respectful of times because time is a really important thing when you're photographing people. If someone is not comfortable with you following them for an entire day, set up a mini project with them as an exercise to get them kind of warmed up to document what they do for work or what they do in their home life as an idea for you. Number four, photograph everything that you witness, and I do mean everything. This is important to pay homage to these people, to go ahead and document what they do in their lives and to document them for who they are. Make sure to document different angles and perspectives so that you have options for your photographs later on. Number five, continue to follow your subject for the time that you designate with them and pay attention to how lighting in different spaces change the mood of the shots. Number six, when you finish your day with the subject, sit down with them to review the images and thank them for their participation. This is a very important thing. We want to make sure that everybody feels gratified and everything like that for what they did for us. And we want to make sure to prepare some images for them later so that we can give them a copy of the images as a thank you for participating in the project with us as well. Number seven, return home and look at your images again. Choose your best 20 images that you think tells the story of this person. And remember, do not censor your work or make sure to dignify them for who they are as well. Make sure to include important details in your 20 images on this. Post your best image of this person to social media and tag Share a Picture magazine. And if you want to contribute to the community I run for my students, you can jump over to https://shareapicturemagazine.com. It's free to become a contributor over there, and I built a really awesome collection of photographers. Everybody's sharing their work and writing about it and sharing all sorts of cool tips and tricks in photography. So if you want to be a part of that, jump over to the website and you can follow the contributor instructions there. For a bonus, if you like to write about your work, take a moment to write about your experience in these exercises and share what you feel as you explore the exercises in the boot camp as well. You can repeat these exercises as often as possible from different starting points. And remember to follow all the channels on Medium, for Anchor, and YouTube to get tomorrow's exercise. Thanks as always for listening to What Would Charlie Shoot, and I'll be back tomorrow with a brand new exercise for you. I'll see you soon.